Good morning. Hey, it's your new favorite author, Alidria Hurt, and today we're talking about why I write what I write and how that comes through in my characters. As you can see, I'm also doing some household chores because household chores. So, looking specifically at the She Becomes Death series. Now, She Becomes Death starts out with a biracial protagonist, female main character, named Melina Camp. Now, to clear up some misconceptions, both of my parents are black. I am not biracial. So, why did I decide I needed to write a biracial character? I needed to write a biracial character because as a young black woman growing up, I didn't really exist in a single world. As many will tell you, growing up black in America means that you have to switch, move between spaces where one set of behaviors and cultures are acceptable and another set of cultures and behaviors are acceptable, and you have to do it very quickly. This is often called code switching. What does this have to do with me writing a biracial protagonist? That theme of identity and how it is both impacted by who you actually are and who you are expected to be. Early in Wearing His Ring, the first book of the She Becomes Death series, you are introduced to the world that Melina lives in. The world that she doesn't really belong in. That she's not really allowed to fully inhabit. She's an orphan. She's been taken in by the matriarch of the family. She's a kid who has an ability that is patently dangerous. She doesn't really feel loved by the people around her because she's not. So that particular outsiderness was something that I felt quite keenly over the years. So that's why Melina is the way she is at the beginning of the story, is that she's just dealing with the fact that she's not really wanted except by very few people. One of them, one of my other favorite characters, who actually has reappeared multiple times over the course of my career, is Death. Now, Death in this particular world is one of the 8. One of the pillars of life itself. One of the things that anchors reality. Kind of got that on the whole eightfold path thing, but that wasn't the entire intent. But anyway, so Death as a character, Death as a person in this instance, is a very interesting individual. You'll find out later in the story if you stick with it. It's a 3-book series at this point. That he has a vested interest in Melina's growth. There's a good reason for that. So, that being what it is, when he's first introduced, he's introduced as the mentor character, which anyone who's followed the hero's journey knows that the mentor character doesn't usually make it all the way to the end. I'll spare you the details. You can read the book. Anyway, those two characters are very much just something that I found interesting, something I wanted to explore. So I explored it. I explored what would it be like if you were unwanted, but then tasked essentially with saving the people who don't want you. Which, if that's not a total hit on what it means to be a Black American, I don't know what to tell you. You haven't been paying attention. So, that being what it is, I hope you have enjoyed this discussion of a couple of my characters. And if you're interested, please feel free to pick up a copy of Wearing His Ring, the first of the She Becomes Death series, on any of the major platforms. Or you can always buy direct from me at my website, www.alidriahurt.com. Link in the show notes. Bye.